Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Today, we have a huge update, and no, I'm not talking about DLC Pack 19, nor the free update from the Dama Pack. This is something completely different. We have a ton of additional information to go over, so without further ado, please make sure to drop a like on today's video, turn on post notifications, and let's jump straight into it. So, the first piece of info that we have here is the brand new God of Destruction Belmod raid. I believe at the time of recording this video, this should be live. If not, then just check back in later tonight or maybe early tomorrow morning, just because the time zones here are JST time zones. You know, just the usual stuff. Go up against Belmod, level 1 through 99. Here we have the actual schedule for the PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. Xbox is the only one with a different schedule. Started May 22nd, Thursday, 20 o'clock, and will end May 28th, Wednesday, 22 o'clock. Again, everything is JST. For Xbox, May 23rd, Friday, 3 o'clock, to May 29th, Thursday, 5 o'clock, JST. And, of course, you just look for the giant purple floating sphere in the sky. Now, I think this one is just going to be right above, you know, the Canton City lobby area, because there's usually 3 different locations. The Lights raid, that's right behind the Time Patrol Metal Shop. Then we have the Transforming raids at the very top left corner of the Canton City map, and then the original raid spot. So here we have the actual rewards. The participation rewards go to be Mr. Hercule Badge Common ×1 and 50 Time Patrol medals. As for the individual Go rewards, we have Damage Dealt 5,000. You'll be getting 50 original Time Patrol medals and the title More. If you deal 15,000 damage, you'll be getting 50 additional medals and 20 Super Time Patrol medals. These raids currently are the only way to gather up the Super Time Patrol medals. Of course, you can purchase some of them, but I highly recommend just playing the game for free, accumulating them that way. Save your money for sure. If you reach the 30,000 damage mark, you'll be getting 50 more original medals and 30 Super Time Patrol medals, 50,000 damage, 50 original medals, 40 Super Time Patrol medals, and even a brand new DLC 19 free update loading screen, also known as illustrations, right? Specifically 729, and this is going to be the Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla. She's like jumping in the air, kicking. It's pretty dang cool, but there are other loading screens out there from DLC Pack 19. I actually went ahead and uploaded an entire video going over all of the screenshots, so if you haven't seen that, feel free to check that out. There are some epic illustrations out there. Vegeta, the new Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta character as well, Super Saiyan 4 Dama, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Very, very talented artists. If you reach the 100,000 damage mark, you'll be getting 50 more original medals, 50 Super Time Patrol medals, and the name More. So that will be a total of 140 Super Time Patrol medals if you reach the correct amount of damage. The Time Patrol Super Supports Pack. So they actually mentioned this under the DLC 19 tweet that Bandai Namco put out. That was the only time they talked about the Time Patrol Super Supports Pack. Now we have the actual info and details of what items and content actually comes with this supports pack here. It's nothing too crazy. You can see some of the items right now on screen, like the mascot, the Demon Rum crystals, a present for one of the characters, capsules, some supers and ultimates, super souls, and even the Xeno button. So I already went ahead and skimmed through this. They don't necessarily name everything from this pack, so we're going to go ahead and pop up this image right here. We have all the details that we need to know. This is more for players who are just starting to play Xenoverse 2, who needs that additional boost to help them get through the parallel quest missions or story mode in general, right? It's pretty dang cool what they offer, but me personally, since I've been playing Xenoverse 2 for 8+ years now, I don't necessarily need to purchase this pack because I have basically every single item and attacks that they have listed on here. So, the Time Patrol Support Pack includes Energy Capsule Z ×10, Power Capsule Z ×10, Aura Capsule Z ×10, Sensu Essence Capsule ×5, and Xeno Button ×3. That's actually pretty dang good, because the only way currently to unlock the Xeno Button would be to participate within the Festival of Universes event, the one that happens every 6 months or so. Currently, there's not one being active. However, there is a 4th Festival Universes on the horizon with a ton of additional rewards. But they usually hand out about 3 different Xeno buttons within the 9 weeks that the Festival Universes is live, right? So I believe after 2 or 3 weeks, they give one out. Of course, you have to accumulate the correct amount of glory points to unlock the Xeno button. But if you do purchase this support Time Patrol pack here, you'll be unlocking 3 right off the bat. And it doesn't say in this image, but this entire pack will cost you about $5 US. Moving forward, Demon Realm Crystal times 5, Super Mix Capsule Z times 5, and I think those are the items that you need to create the +5 QQ bangs, right? Super attacks, specifically Super God Fist, Super Destructo Disc, Power Pull Combo, Wild Hunt, Kaoken Kamehameha, Big Bang Attack, Death Psycho Bomb, Justice Pose, Maximum Charge, and Punisher Guard. As for the ultimate attacks, Warp Kamehameha, Impulse Slash, and Giant Storm. So it's a combination of the original ultimates and some of the DLCs. I think Impulse Slash is Kaba's ultimate, correct me down below if I'm wrong, and he's obviously part of the first ever Xenoverse 2 DLC pack. Costumes, Vegito clothes, Gogeta's clothes, Future Trunks' clothes from Super, Battlesuit Bardock, Broly's clothes, I'm assuming from the Z variants, Master Corrin's suits, Frieza's suit, Final Form, and the Orange Star uniform. Accessories, Frieza's head, Final Form, Corrin's wig, and ears. That's actually a fairly recent item as well. I think they handed that out within one of those daily login bonuses where you had to log in for 14 days, not necessarily straight, but just, you know, within the time span that they gave us. As well as Super Souls. The ultimate power is mine. I hope you're reborn as someone good this time. Shout out to Goku, Super Spirit Bomb. And you must die by my hand. Frieza Super Soul. Last but not least, a CC mascot, Puar. So that's the entirety of this Time Patrol Super Support pack. Moving forward, we have the 3rd Super Fashion Contest. It's actually currently live, so you can submit your custom characters at the time of recording this video. The 3rd contest to decide the fashionable avatar is being held. Use the photo mode to post the best avatar photo on Twitter. And this link right here is going to be the trailer, which I will showcase in this video as well. This time, Toyotaro Sensei of the manga Dragon Ball Super and Nahu Ushi Sensei of the manga Dragon Ball SD will also participate. Whoa, that's very cool. I think this is the first time they're going to be participating within the Xenoverse 2 Super Fashion Contest. So, if you guys don't know what the Dragon Ball SD manga is, I find it very funny. It's kind of like the meme side of things of the Dragon Ball story. I don't necessarily know how to explain it, but it's just fun stuff. Here is the trailer that they dropped. As judges, the avatar and works of the winners will be turned into loading screen illustrations and presented to all users. Show off your proud avatar to the world. Application period from 0 o'clock on Friday, May 23rd, 2025 to 23:59 o'clock JST on Sunday, June 15th, 2025. So we have about 3 weeks to cement our custom characters. The event schedule and reward contents are subject to change without notice. Rewards may be distributed at other events at a later date. Please do not change your avatar name or platform ID from the time you participate in the campaign until the winning work is used in the game. just because they don't want any confusion. So let's say you submit your character and you have your original online ID, but a couple of weeks later you decide to change your name. It would just be a bit more difficult on their end, right? Because you will have a different user, so they don't necessarily know who to contact. So make sure to don't change your name until after the Super Fashion Contest is completely over. So here we have Shueisha Toyotaro and Nahu Ushi. Again, they'll be the judges. Even without the full game, you can participate in the contest with the light version and use photo mode. That's very cool. I did not know that. The live version is available only for PlayStation 4. Third Super Fashion Contest. This is a special campaign held on Twitter. Contest schedule. So here we have the actual US time zones. Contest schedule is subject to change without notice. May 22nd, 2025, Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So Eastern Standard Time, that will be 11 a.m., right? And this whole thing will end June 15th, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So again, you have 3 weeks to submit your custom characters if you want a chance to have an illustration art piece of the CAC. Hosting regions are subject to change without notice. Japan, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Korea, Germany, France, United Kingdom, United States, Canada, besides Quebec. There will be a total of 12 winners from all regions, not 12 winners from each region. No, that's a bit too much. How to participate. Okay, so we have the step-by-step tutorial. We're breaking everything down in today's video. Let's go. An image for application. More than 2 images are acceptable. Take a photo of the entire avatar. Not only screenshots, but also direct shots of the game screen are acceptable. Step 2. Follow the official Dragon Ball video game accounts. That's easy. Been following them ever since they opened. Step 3. During the contest period, post your avatar's picture and name with the hashtag of the region you will be participating in. So here are the examples. The Japanese hashtag, the US hashtag, Canada, UK, France, DE I think is referring to Germany, Korea, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. The winners will be contacted by the official Twitter account at a later time. Please make sure you are following the account. And that's the entire submission tutorial. Very easy. The winner announcement will be this autumn. As for the rewards, everyone will receive a loading screen illustration with an original design illustrating the winner's player avatars. The winners will be contacted directly regarding details. The winners of the second Super Fashion Contest are here. Yeah, very epic loading screens, if I do say so myself. That Namekian one is pretty dang cool. The wolf character, epic as well. Oh, the Namekian, kind of top tier. Yeah, so I think whatever you submit the photo, they will kind of do their best to replicate that. You can see that, yeah, it's pretty dang similar, right? Of course, there will be some differences like this one right here. The rewards will be delivered after spring of 2026. Wow! So you won't be getting the actual illustration art piece until 2026. But again, you only have about 3 weeks to submit your character, and the winner announcement will be later this autumn. So keep all that in mind. Going back over here for even more info, I told you we have a lot to cover today. So apparently there's been a problem over on the Steam version of Xenoverse 2 ever since DLC Pack 19 free update dropped. Regarding the scheduled maintenance that began on Wednesday, May 21st, 2025 at 16 o'clock JST, the maintenance has been extended for the Steam version only. So Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch, they're all working fine. No problems over there. Only exclusive to this Steam, which is very unfortunate. We'll update the information as soon as we know when the maintenance will be completed. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience caused to our customers. So we even have more info about all that over here on their official Twitter page. The current maintenance on Steam has been extended. We will give you an update once it has been completed. Thank you for your patience and cooperation. Around 8 hours ago, that's when maintenance finally completed. And this is what went wrong. We have identified the following issue with the Steam version of the game. In version 1.24.01 bid, bunch of numbers, there is an issue under all DLC where the prices for downloadable content are not being displayed in the correct currency. We are currently investigating the cause of this issue and apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. Thank you for your continued support of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So yeah, everything should be working now over on the Steam version of the game, which is very good. You know, Dimps, Bandai, they're extremely fast to resolve any issues that the game currently has, which no more, right? No more issues. So this is in regards to DLC Pack 19 and the free update. Obviously, this kind of dropped a while ago. Diamond Pack officially dropped yesterday on the 22nd, and the free update a day before on the 21st. So there's also going to be this daily login bonus called the Returning Patrol Supports Week. Don't get this confused with the actual Time Patrol Supports Pack. That's different and cost you $5, right? This is just you logging into the game and claiming the rewards that they're going to be handing out. A campaign limited to users who have not logged in the past 6 months, Thursday, November 21st, 2024 to Wednesday, May 21st, 2025. Log in during the event period to get illustrations and useful items. Distribution will be at a later time, like always. So here we have the actual event period. Wednesday, May 21st, they just started, to Thursday, May 29th. So we have about, what, 5-6 days left to log in, claim these rewards. Here are the actual items that they will be giving out. 3 Xeno buttons? That's kind of cool. Illustration art piece 906, which is going to be the giant bubblehead Vegeta yelling at Goku, and 1000 Time Patrol medals, which is pretty dang cool. Here we have the multiplier increase campaign, which is going to be the ×2 bonus in terms of the experience, Zenny, and Time Patrol medals. During the campaign period, the medals, experience, and Zenny that can be obtained weekly will be higher than usual. Here we have the schedule. May 23rd, Friday, 16 o'clock to May 30th, Friday, 16 o'clock JST, will be receiving the 1.5 medal boost. May 30th, so immediately after the first campaign, to June 6th, we'll be receiving the experience and Zenny ×2 bonus campaign. After that, for the third week, it will be June 6th to June 13th, another 1.5 Time Patrol medal bonus, and then the fourth week will be June 13th, 16 o'clock to 20th, Friday, 16 o'clock, experience and Zenny ×2. They didn't necessarily increase the level cap with this recent free update. I'm pretty sure they're saving that for the Future Saga Chapter 3, you know, the level cap 180. But this is just good for the players who haven't necessarily reached max rank for all 8 custom characters, right? So that's everything, man. We have the ×2 bonuses, the new Dama free update and DLC pack. They finally fixed the Steam version of the game. We have the 3rd Super Fashion contest, the Time Patrol supports pack, and the raid that's currently going on. So now let's jump over to the actual game. The raid seems to be live, so that's a good thing. We're going to be starting over here just to see if they updated the Time Patrol Metal Shop with any of the new DLC 19 items, the basic attacks, the clothing, the Wild Rider suit, the custom edition, as well as the custom Zeno outfit. If you don't have those, now's your chance to pick those up if you really want to. No Super Souls, the basic gifts, CC mascots, just Poir and Icarus, artwork illustrations. Nice. So we have 2 of the new DLC 19 illustration art pieces right here. Original Dragon Ball, very epic, and Captain Ginyu did the body change with the frog. Very unfortunate for him for sure. For the in-game loading screens, nothing new here. All right, so just the illustration art pieces. But for the Super Time Patrol Metal Shop, this could be interesting. They usually add a bit more items here. Yep, the Boma outfits. It's the bandages, that's old. Is this one new? I'm not entirely sure about that, to be honest. The accessory, Belmod's wig, the basic presents, CC mascots. Whoa! Super Saiyan 3 Daima Aura? That's actually very epic. And Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Daima Aura, you can imbue yourself within Kanton City and other places. Ooh, dude, what if they actually gave us the Super Saiyan 3 Daima Awoken skill for the custom characters. That would have been a lot cooler. And obviously the Super Saiyan 4 Dama Awoken as well. So Rose, Legendary, and Beast are all old from the previous updates. This is the only new one. Wait, so do we have more auras besides this Dama one? This is the only one that we can purchase with Super Time Patrol medals, but we might be getting more with the upcoming Festival of Universes 4 event, correct? Art pieces. We have 3 additional ones, it seems like. Trunks and Vegeta. Here's this Videl one and all of Vegeta's transformations. Check that out. We don't have Ultra Ego Vegeta just yet, so they're using the Corrupt God variation of the character for this illustration piece. But it's cool, right? We have majority of his forms, not all of them. Base Super Saiyan 1, Majin Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, God, Blue Evolved, and the bootleg Ultra Ego. So we're missing Classic Super Saiyan 2, the original Super Saiyan Blue, and Super Vegeta, if you want to count him. Yeah, so those 3 forms. But, you know, they have the main ones, I guess you could say. Kind of cool. It matches this one over here. So I for sure need to unlock this Goku and Vegeta one. Now let's go ahead and take on the raid quest. It's called Justice Vigilant God of Destruction. He's currently level 77. And yeah, it's brand new. Score sets to 0. We also get the basic rewards, Zenny, unlock custom keys, CC mascots, and additional art pieces. So let's just find a match, or let's see if we can lower his health, because I really want to defeat him. Oh, 318,000. I'm not entirely sure if that's a lot. Going in with the basic builds, y'all already know we have the You Irritating Little Pest, a super soul that increases the super attacks by an XL large amount. An XL large? An XL amount, right? Oh, he has super armor. That's going to be dangerous. Dude already used the limit burst, auto health, break the guard. Nope, that did not work out at all. Whoa, watch out, super guard. Yeah, keep him distracted while my teammates do immense damage. Look at him running away. I am the true God of Destruction. He stood no chance. Even a character with Hakaishin powers cannot break super guard. That attack is literally the best defense skill in the entire game. And it's been here since the very early days of Sparking Zero, or Xenoverse 2, not Sparking Zero. Wrong Dragon Ball game. Oh, gosh. I should have just used super guard right there. Hey, he is still a God of Destruction at the end of the day. J Money, I appreciate the assistance. Whoa! Man just got hit in the face with a full energy blast. Okay, we got the recovery. Can we use capsules? We can. Teammate just went down. Kind of unfortunate. But just to reiterate, if you deal 100,000 damage, you'll be accumulating 140 Super Time Patrol medals. He's locked onto me. Spam Super Guard. Everyone do the damage. And he's still locked onto me. There it is. I was actually going to revive my teammate, but yeah, I got distracted. Watch out! Whoa! Dude, somebody just saved me with an energy wave. Go on. I'll deflect everything. Oh! Yeah! With the Just Guards. I know y'all saw that. Whoa! Come on, dude. I could have actually used super armor right there, or super guard. Again, not that experience. I need to start outputting damage. I'm trying to at least rank top 3. Can you stop locking onto me for once? I know I'm the most formidable warrior over here, but come on, man. Literally, he's been locked onto me 3 times already. I went down like 18 times. No, this is not good. Hey, I appreciate the assistance, though. These teammates, best players out there. I mean, whenever someone goes down, they're on it, right? They don't, wait a couple seconds. They don't charge up their key. They just go directly to the down opponent, and that's something I respect for sure, because not everybody does that. Let's get the Super Saiyan God transformation, and he's locked onto me again? Come on! Maybe because I'm the host. I don't know. I feel like he's out to get me for some reason. Bending, Kamehameha. Dude, it's been 4 minutes already, and I've thrown out like 2 ki blasts. This is not good. Super guard once more. And now's my chance. Nope. He's locked onto me again. Yeah, if you want to climb up the leaderboards, accumulate the damage dealt, all the points, definitely don't be the host, because Belmod would just keep locking onto you. Quickly charge! Oh! I don't have enough stamina to recover. Alright, fly away. 30 seconds left. Charge up some ki. I'm definitely going to be last place. This is not good. Hey, it is pretty dang fun, though. I do have to say that. Wait, do we get points if we activate Super Guard and the opponent attacks me, right? We should technically be getting defense points in a way. I'm not sure if that's an actual thing. I know you get points for reviving characters, for outputting damage, you know, the basic stuff. Super armor or evasive, whatever. All right, teammates, I'll be the decoy. Don't worry about it. I'll distract them. I outclassed the Supreme Kai of Time, at least. 5th place. So this is it for today's video. Just wanted to go over all the additional updates, details, / information that they recently dropped. Ton of stuff. Thank you guys for the immense support as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace!